for the deer to use my yard as a staging ground, they literally meet there every single night before dinner, and then they walk off to wherever they're going. So my heart isn't black when it comes to animals. I just don't prefer them in my life.
Okay.
So I just want to disclaim
You just
that.
want the world to know.
I'm not a horrible
the
person.
Deer want to be in your house.
Like me.
Okay.
The deer do like me.
Welcome to Ducks Unplugged. 2 minds, 1 podcast, and 0 fluff. It's not just work, it's life, and it's definitely not usual. Let's dive in. Hey everybody, welcome back to Ducks Unplugged. I'm Deanna Dolecki.
I'm Ashley Ruggieri.
And we are here today with a full episode for you all about animals.
This is going to be my favorite episode ever.
I know, I promised Ashley I wouldn't make fun of her because she's like not a huge animal lover, but she's going to channel her inner animal
Correct.
today.
I can appreciate a cute animal.
Yeah.
Just not in my house.
Yeah.
Or too close to my body.
Or too close to my body.
Yep.
Okay. Well, good news. This is Animals in Marketing.
Perfect.
So you can enjoy from a distance.
Thank you so much.
So the episode's called Animal Instincts Unplugged, and we're going to go through and talk about why animals are an effective marketing tactic, not mascots per se. I mean, we'll probably touch on it a little bit, but it's more sort of just the use of animals in different types of marketing, and that's been around for like ever. So we'll share some of our favorites. We'll talk about why it works. We're going to play a little game where Cindy's going to share brands, and we're going to have to come up with an animal that makes sense for that brand. And see, that should be interesting.
That'll be fun. That'll be a fun one.
Yeah. Do you know a lot of animals?
I mean, yeah, I went to school. I know animals. I just don't have them.
What? They taught animals? Like,
I think when you grow up, you learn animals, right?
Probably.
Well, you
All right.
test me. If I don't
I guess
know an
we'll find
animal,
out.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'll try to I'll do an aardvark and see if you know what that
I
is.
know what an aardvark is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What is
All right.
it?
An aardvark?
Yeah.
It's a woodland animal. It's the one that eats the ants, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wait,
with the
isn't that an
lungs.
anteater?
Oh my gosh. Maybe I don't
Maybe
know
I don't know animals.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
here we go.
Yep.
And then we're going to end with what animal are we channeling right now?
Yes.
Our own inner animal at this point in time in our life.
great.
So perfect. All right. So let's start with our what the duck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
In a recent episode, we talked about subscription and membership-based services, and it's too much. We're at the point where we are becoming oversaturated. And I just had to follow up with the what the duck on how some of these are really getting out of control. So I was looking at different brands and what they're offering for subscriptions, and some of the ones I came across, I was literally like, what the duck is going on? So I just wanted to give a couple examples.
Okay.
So there is a Volkswagen car. It's their ID3 vehicles. And they have a feature where if you want to unlock 20 more horsepower of power in your car, you have to pay $22 a month.
That's so weird.
So the horsepower is already there in the vehicle.
They're just not giving it
If you want to access it, it's part of a subscription service where you have to pay money.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy. You already paid for this car.
Right.
Same line. Toyota requires a subscription to access your remote start. Once again, the remote start is a part of your car, but you can only access it if you are in one of their subscription tier services.
No, that actually makes me mad.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I will never buy a car that makes me pay a monthly subscription for the things that I have already purchased.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And then one more. Bosch's smart dishwashers require that you download an app. You know how I feel about downloading apps.
Yes.
You have to download their Home Connect app to access any of the advanced features of your dishwasher.
Yeah.
So do you want the rinse cycle? Do you want a delayed start? Sorry.
The rinse cycle?
Yep. You can't use it unless you have their app.
That doesn't feel like that's an advanced feature to me. The rinse cycle.
Well,
that's ridiculous. Yeah.
They're getting you to download this app. So there's no subscription part of it yet.
But it requires you to
But
do
it requires
more.
you to do something. It's so silly. Just stop.
Yeah.
Please. Let us just drive our cars and wash our dishes.
So Ryan's getting a car, and the technology in that car is you download an app and it can unlock your doors from the app.
I don't like that. What if
Isn't
somebody
that
hacks
insane?
your phone?
And I can be on the app. So like you can invite me to the family. So like I could
my
unlock his
gosh.
doors. Like, isn't that wild?
What if somebody hacks your phone to
I
get
know.
into your car?
Yeah,
That
that's
does
true.
not seem far out of the realm of possibility.
No, I would agree with that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
No, I mean, even going, this sounds crazy, going from key to the key fob,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa,
That felt like a
what are
big
we
change
What
for
are
you.
we doing? Now I'm like, oh, okay.
All right. Well,
That was my what the duck.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You know what? We have to think long and hard before we
A
introduce.
remote start should be something that
Just-
everybody just gets.
And we're in New England, and it's cold.
It's super cold.
We need those remote starts.
I'd be so mad if I had to pay more for that.
I wouldn't buy the car. I just wouldn't buy the car. So,
Okay, well.
sorry, Toyota. You're not getting my business.
All right.
Feel
Pretty
very
soon we're going to
strongly.
be getting like the Volkswagen or the station wagon from the impound lot because we don't want any
I
of the
don't want
technology.
any technology.
Yeah.
I'm going to be riding
So-
a bicycle.
Right. So mine is actually auto related as well.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
hmm So Waymo,
Yes.
so many stories. They need to take a time out. They're having a hard time.
You only hear the bad things.
You do. But did you hear the most recent one?
Probably not.
So the Waymo robotaxi hit a child near an elementary school.
Oh, no.
Child's okay.
Oh,
Child's
gosh.
okay. But this was in January 2026. So the Waymo was driving near an elementary school in California, struck a 10-year-old child who was attempting to cross the street during normal normal school pickup hours. And so like the kid like jumped out
Yeah.
behind.
Okay.
So the debate is like, would a person have been able to stop? Is it unfair that they're assuming a Waymo would stop? So Waymo's statement was, the event occurred when the pedestrian suddenly entered the roadway from behind a tall SUV moving directly into our vehicle's path. Our technology immediately detected the individual as soon as they began to emerge from behind the stopped vehicle. The Waymo driver braked hard. What do you mean it's not
Yeah.
driver?
Yeah.
Braked hard, reducing speed from approximately 17 miles an hour to under 6 miles an hour before contact was made.
Oh gosh.
Can you stop? So then there was also the story in December of 2025. There was a passenger found hiding in the trunk of a Waymo. Somebody stuffed this guy in the trunk of the Waymo. Somebody else
What?
rents the Waymo or whatever, has the ride. So somebody's sitting in the car taking the ride, hearing somebody in the trunk
Like
banging
banging?
to get out of the trunk.
That's yeah.
Okay.
Those are
Then-
just things that a robot car can't.
A robot should know better.
I
It
mean,
should detect somebody
somebody
in the
in your
trunk. You should be able to detect like the body heat, or
It can't detect a person in front of its
there
car.
should be a
though.
button. Hey, I'm in the trunk. Like open. Driverless taxi drove into a police standoff. I think we might
I
have talked
saw
about that.
that one,
Yeah, that was
yes.
insane. Like you literally just see it rolling
going-
past the dude on the ground,
doing
right?
its thing.
And then there was a triangle standoff blocking traffic and driveways. And so like three Waymos were facing each other and nobody could back up.
Amazing.
They were all stuck.
Amazing.
Like a human had to come on scene to back up one of the
Yeah.
Waymo cars.
Sure. They
They need a timeout.
I don't think we're ready for autonomous vehicles.
No. Timeout.
Yeah.
Time for a timeout. So
Okay.
that's mine. I was horrified.
Those are some good ones.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Cindy.
I'm going to go with Ashley on this one because
Wow, I
I
wasn't
think
expecting
she's
that.
right. There's like so many of these subscription services out there.
Too much.
Yeah.
Out of control.
It's too much. Yeah, we
And
can't
that's
live our
ridiculous.
life like this.
Like that's clearly you're just trying to take more money from people.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you know what? Don't be short-sighted, because now I'm mad.
Right.
And I might just never buy a Toyota ever. Like,
Right.
because of this. I might be petty enough to do that.
I would be.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
there are other brands.
There are other brands. Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, Cindy. I'll take the win.
So let's start with why this episode, and let's just do a quick share of our favorite animal ad over the years to kind of ground us. So,
Yes.
so why are we talking about this, right? So I think let's do like a quick overview of why animals in marketing matters, right? So the easiest thing is they're instant emotion
Correct.
for most people.
Well, So I had to look into this a little bit, I
Right.
think, further than the average.
Because your heart is dead when it comes to cute animals.
It's
but
not.
that's
It's
okay.
not.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
just, the animals and me don't get along. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I appreciate other people's animals. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to defend myself for 1 second. Where I live, there are woods behind my house.
It's literally like Snow White's
and it
backyard.
is like Snow White. My backyard, I am Snow White.
Yeah.
There are deer, bunnies, birds,
turkeys.
A groundhog lives under our shed. I have not kicked him out.
They're
Like,
cute.
the animals do like my yard, which means that I have to have some kind of normal-ish presence. Otherwise, they'd be nervous of me.
Doesn't your neighbor feed them?
That's just the turkeys.
Okay.
Nobody else.
Okay.
But, like, for the deer to use my yard as a staging ground, they literally meet there every single night before dinner, and then they walk off to wherever they're going. So
Okay.
my heart isn't black when it comes to animals. I just don't prefer them in my life.
Okay.
So I just want to disclaim
You just
that.
want the world to know.
I'm not a horrible
the
person.
deer want to
The
be in
deer
your house.
like me.
Okay.
The deer do like me. So that says something.
Okay.
And a bunny rabbit will come very close to me if I'm in my yard. And
Okay.
I just look at it.
And
it just-
groundhogs are obviously very selective.
good judges
and
of character, correct.
Clearly,
So there we go.
clearly.
Okay.
Okay.
What was I saying? No,
I'm not sure.
I wanted to share. I had to do a little bit of deep dive on this because animals aren't my favorite thing. This is fascinating human psychology. Did you know that there is a term for why we emotionally react to animals?
I did not.
It is called anthropomorphism.
Wow.
And that is the innate cognitive tendency to make the unknown world more understandable through the attribution of human traits, emotions, intentions, and behaviors to non-human entities like animals.
Okay.
So you can use the fact that we are naturally drawn to animals in marketing because there's an actual cognitive ability in our brain for that to connect together.
Right.
So I thought that's why.
That's a lot of words to say. Like they're
We
cute.
are hardwired
Yeah.
to be emotional when we see animals.
It triggers instinct. It's like familiarity.
Yes.
You know, it just makes you, it's like that awe factor.
Literally
Aw,
all those
you
things
know.
in your brain.
Yep.
Brain's fascinating.
So do you have a favorite ad moment
I
with
sure
an animal?
do.
I wonder if we have the same one.
Should we just say it on 3?
All right. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Budweiser puppy.
No,
Oh, okay.
the camel Hump Day.
Oh,
Yes.
he was cute.
The classic commercial, the Hump Day camel. If you didn't know, his name is Caleb.
Oh, Caleb.
Yeah, he came
You don't
around in
hear that name
2013.
very often. That's
Caleb
nice.
the camel, and
Yeah.
he was the Wednesday Hump Day camel for Geico.
Yeah.
He'd go around the office, Mike.
I remember.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
a classic.
So that was what made that your favorite.
It was hysterical.
Okay.
I love myself a good pun. So the fact that it was a camel with humps and it was Hump Day, absolutely amazing.
Okay.
And just a lot of credit for being able to say, you know what, we can absolutely tie this camel back to insurance.
Right.
Because I had to go back and watch it a couple of times, and their final line was, how happy are customers who switched to Geico? Happier than a camel on a Wednesday.
That's
Amazing.
Fine. Yeah, that's
That's
good.
just like really very creative.
Yep.
Get your attention. 2013 was when it launched. Here we are 13 years later still talking about it.
It's true, and you remember it.
And I remember it.
Right.
And I send that gif of that camel quite often in our group chats on
Okay.
Wednesdays. So,
Okay.
yeah.
On Wednesdays specifically.
On Wednesdays. Well, it's the day.
All right. It is Hump Day. Mine is the Budweiser puppy ads. Do you
So
remember those?
good.
The hashtag Best Buds?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love them so much. So the puppy love when they first got the puppy, and then the lost puppy, right? When the puppy escaped, and then the Clydesdales got him back, and they saved him from the wolf.
I forgot about the Clydesdales. It was a crossover.
Oh, that was the Best Buds hashtag.
Yes.
It's the bunny, the puppy, and the horse.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it was just so emotional. And as much as Ashley doesn't feel as close to the animal world, I feel that extra.
You
So
take it for me. Yes.
we
yes,
are on opposite
yes.
ends. I would have
Correct.
all the animals all the time if I could.
You would.
So that was just like that was really cute and special, and it pulled you in. And at the end, he's having a beer as they're playing, you know. So I don't think they did very well. I think but they were popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And memorable, clearly.
Yeah. But it wasn't. I don't think it sold a lot of beer.
maybe it didn't have to.
Yeah. But that's okay because
cute.
it probably sold puppies. Okay.
I mean, you're still talking about it.
Oh my God, it was so fun to go watch all this stuff again.
Yes, agreed.
It was like in my happy place.
Yep.
So, why are animals an effective marketing tactic, right? We just talked about that. The psychological aspect, that anamorpho, whatever you just said.
Anthropomorphism. Mm-hmm. We'll have to put it on screen or something. So people
Imagine
can
if you
read
got that in a spelling bee.
No,
that would be rough.
Never.
Did I ever tell you I won a spelling bee as a child?
No way. Congratulations.
Thank you. Do you know what word I won on?
No.
Seance.
Wow.
I know. It was a big moment for me.
One. Did you ask them to use it in a sentence?
Probably. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Think so.
And then you have to be like, seance.
Yes.
S-E-A, seance.
Yes, correct.
So yeah, I wouldn't win with that word, anamorpho, whatever. So animals do in 2 seconds, right, what like a paragraph of copy does, right? So like it's this instant, immediate connection, and you can send messages in a way that it's just a different way to deliver it in a very effective,
quick way. Yeah, it's absolutely true. Animals literally hack your brain.
Yeah.
I saw a stat that visual processing happens 60,000 times faster than text-based processing.
Wow.
So seeing a visual of the animal plus tied to the inherent emotion that it brings up is just such a powerful combination.
Yeah. Because of that, right? They work particularly well when the product is maybe a little less exciting to sell, right? Or a message is complicated, or you want people to feel something before they understand something. So I think that's where they work the best.
Correct, yeah, because they can convey either the tone or the energy or bring some kind of personality.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe you can't do that in your normal brand story.
Right.
The animal injects that.
It allows you to have a little bit more fun, too.
Correct.
I didn't realize that, and I probably should have known this, but I didn't fully make the connection on sort of the symbolism of using animals. So, like, certain animals have, like, traits that are just innately projected, I guess, with their animal breed.
Yep.
And so, like, dogs, it says loyalty, trust, family. Horses, freedom, strength, stability. Owls, wisdom, intelligence. That was nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
Tigers and lions, power, courage, right? So it's true though, right? So you don't have to necessarily say it. It's just like innately associated with those types of animals.
Correct.
So yeah.
Speaking of that.
Yeah.
So do you want to hear something that I found very, very interesting? Because I was looking for examples of when animals are effective in marketing. And there are a lot of bears used in marketing.
Yeah.
But that seems very counterintuitive because bears can be really dangerous when provoked.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times they're spun in a way in marketing that they're like these cuddly, cute things.
Right.
Like I was looking at all the different bears.
But they are cuddly.
They are cuddly.
Or they are cute, I should
until
say.
you meet one in the wild.
Right.
And they're like, well, either play dead or walk away slowly, depending on
or
the
if
bear.
it's a grizzly, like just tap out.
Or if
you're
it's
done.
a polar bear, you're done.
Yeah.
But so I was looking at all the bear-based marketing.
Okay.
So think about like the Coca-Cola polar bears.
Mm-hmm.
They're cute, cuddly, roly-poly down the hill with their little Coke. They're so cute. If you meet a polar bear in the wild,
you're done.
No, absolutely not. It's not happening.
No.
The Charmin toilet paper bears.
Oh, I know. I have them on my list too.
I mean, adorable. Like, I don't know how you sell toilet paper in a more exciting way than the cute Charmin toilet paper bears. But again, if you're going to meet a bear in the wild, you're going to run and throw your toilet paper at them so you can try to get away. The Ralph Lauren bear.
Oh,
remember him?
The Ralph. No, he's still there. He's
the
still,
iconic little
They've
logo.
like doubled down on him
They
recently.
absolutely have that sweatshirt, that like beautiful
the whole
sweatshirt
bear.
with the bear on it,
which costs like $500.
Yeah, I won't be buying that one. And then the Klondike bars, they're little logo mascots of polar bear.
Oh yeah.
So I just thought it was really interesting because all
Smokey
these brands,
the bear.
Smokey the bear. How could I?
You
forget
always forget Smokey
the bear?
I know.
And there's an inherent level of danger to Smokey the bear, so maybe he's a little truer
that one.
to his animal instinct. I don't know. I just thought it was very interesting because I was going down that rabbit hole too. Like, oh, you see a puppy and you feel a certain way. You see a cat, you feel a certain way. You see a bear, and I'm like, oh, I feel a certain way, but that's probably not how I should actually feel.
No, but you do feel that way.
Yeah. So it just was very interesting.
Unless, like you said, it's encountered in the wild.
And then run.
It's a little less cute.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't take your actual bear advice from us, though. If you encounter a bear in the wild, you're on your own. Good luck.
Yeah. To have some bear. Don't they have like bear spray?
Bear spray.
Yeah. That doesn't intuitively feel like it's enough.
I just don't plan on being in that
You
situation.
don't leave the house, so you should be okay, I think.
You know the number of times that I've run across a bear in my life? 2.
What?
Literally.
Like
What? My physical body has been in very close proximity
like
to a
in
bear.
the wild?
One was
Not
in
like
my,
a zoo?
No, one was in my backyard in Clinton, New Jersey. There was a bear that was on the loose from the forest, and it made
on the loose from the forest.
There was a forest by us, and it decided to come into the town, the big old city of Clinton, New Jersey, and it just posted up in our backyard, and we did not know.
It's
and
because you're Snow
I'm
White.
Snow White. The bear felt so comfortable, and they had to come like tranquilize the bear out of our tree.
Aww.
And then
He was
another time,
scared.
well, yeah, he shouldn't have been there. And then another time, we were on a school trip. It was a camping trip for school. It was 4th or 5th grade. It was terrible. And we were walking through this hike, and all of a sudden, the camp counselor person was like, "Oh no, everyone be quiet."
Oh my God, can you imagine being the teacher?
My mom was the chaperone. She was freaking out, and they were like, "There's a mama bear up there with her cubs."
Stop
and we're all
it.
like, 4th graders, like backing up slowly. And that's why I don't go outside, I think.
Okay, you're
It's really
traumatized,
bad.
PTSD,
Yeah.
bear PTSD.
Yeah, so I've had more than I think your average encounters with bears.
100%,
There
yeah.
you go.
I had one, but it was roadkill.
Oh, that's
A bear
sad.
was hit on the
That's
side of the
very
road.
sad.
It was really sad.
Poor bear. Okay.
Right? So
That is
right.
sad.
So the only other thing I had is animals are sort of attention and scroll stoppers, right? So
They
think
are.
about for me at least.
No, for me too.
Yeah,
For me too.
so I think it's one of those things where people just tend to gravitate and want to watch it and see
Yes.
what it is. And so it's a good sort of memory retention, attention getting strategy that you can use.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So let's talk about when it doesn't work.
Sure. I had an example of that.
I bet you did.
You remember the Kia Soul hamsters?
No.
Oh, the Kia Soul cars. And they were kind of like boxy.
Because they're little, so hamsters?
They were boxy.
Okay.
You know what? I don't actually know why the hamsters were chosen. But there was all these commercials in the early like 2010s, 11, 12, 13. And it was these hamsters. And they would drive the car around. And there was one commercial and they were all dressed up like rappers. And there was all this R&B music in the background. And it just was very confusing. I guess they had soul.
Oh, yeah.
And they were pairing the hamster with the Kia
Got it.
Soul and trying
Yeah.
to make it this fun car. But the only real fun thing about the car was the colors. They came in bright colors, like bright green, bright orange. And then there were these
Don't even get me started
hamsters.
on car colors. Like, who's going to buy a bright orange car?
Somebody maybe did. I don't
Okay.
know. But it was this like fever dream of a commercial with these hamsters and all this music. And there was a couple of these commercials. And I'm sad to say that they're discontinuing the Kia Soul as of 2025.
Oh.
So this is the last year. The hamsters
R.I.P. Hamsters didn't do their job.
But yeah, I thought, if you haven't seen the Kia Soul hamsters, go Google
check it
that
out.
because they
Yeah.
are quite interesting. And in theory, maybe they would have worked. But I don't know. It just felt like a mess.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Okay. I don't even remember it.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I kept it a little more high level, just sort of like the wrong categories, that are tied really deeply to people, right? So like high-end fitness or really luxury brands, although the Ralph Lauren example, but it's not like a real bear. It's
It's a cute little
yeah.
bear.
little like Paddington type bear.
Correct.
Right. Boring products, technical, dry products, that the fit is going to be a little funky. If an animal's doing something dangerous,
We
harmful
can't have that.
behavior, we
No.
can't have that. And so just a strategic disconnect, lack of logic. If there's no tie, like you were just saying, like, is it that they have soul, like, and they're singing like a hamster?
Are hamsters fun?
I mean,
I don't know. I've never had a
guess.
hamster.
Maybe it's like they're fun and little, and so a Kia Soul is fun.
It's fun and
But like, if you have to work that hard
Yeah.
to try to figure out what the connection
Too
is,
much.
it's not working. Right. So, yeah. So I brought some examples of some that I thought when animals showed up effectively.
Okay.
And then I did bring some as well of when it did not show up as effectively.
Well, I jumped the gun. I was so
You did.
excited
You were really
to share.
excited.
I was
It's a
so
good
excited
example.
to share.
Was-
I just felt like I had to be really prepared for this episode to defend my animal.
Animal what?
Like, I don't know.
What word are you thinking
My
of using?
animal love.
Hatred?
No, not
Okay,
hatred.
all right.
My indifference. for
Indifference. That's a good word.
animals.
Indifference. So, do you remember? I actually did not remember this commercial. So, I was in heaven for prepping for this episode.
Perfect.
Obviously. And so I started just looking at all the things. And there was this commercial in 2016 for John Lewis, which was I think it was in your UK maybe, a department store, like a
Okay.
Macy's or whatever, but I think it was in the UK. So it was called Buster the Boxer.
Like a dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
a boxer.
I just had to clarify.
Yes, not a like boxing ring box, right? So
yes.
the dog breed boxer. And so it was so cute. So it was about like a little girl who was jumping on her bed at night. She just loved to jump on things, right? And so it was Christmas Eve. And so the dad was outside setting up this trampoline that they could surprise her with the next morning on Christmas morning. And so he finally gets it done. And then a couple foxes come out and they jump on the trampoline. And then like a skunk comes out. And then like, I think it was like a porcupine and all your little woodland creatures
Perfect.
you talked about earlier were on the trampoline just bouncing. And poor Buster the boxer is just inside staring at all the animals,
Sad.
watching them have fun. And he's stuck inside. And so Christmas morning comes. The little girl gets up. She runs outside. She's so excited. She's running to the trampoline to jump on it. And Buster the boxer goes running out in front of her, jumps on, and he's just living his best life, jumping all over this trampoline.
So cute.
It was so cute.
Yep.
And so they had 2.7% increase in sales
Wow.
because of that commercial. Total gross sales up by 4%. Trampoline site searches surged 300% the night the ad launched.
Oh my gosh.
Within hours of launch, over 1,000 Buster soft toys were sold, right? It was the most shared out of 2016, 1.9 million social media shares.
Wow.
It garnered over 53 million views on social media in the first 2 weeks, 20 million on YouTube. It was a huge success.
That's amazing.
Huge.
And I do remember that commercial. I remember the like foxes on
Yeah.
the little trampoline.
Yeah. And it was
So
just
fun.
it was just about a dog and a trampoline.
Yes. Simple.
Simple. But it was all like his face.
Emotional.
Yeah, it was like the emotions. It's just, and it brought you back to
And there probably wasn't a lot of
jumping and-
voiceover and talking.
no, not at all.
That's amazing.
It was so good.
Love it.
Do you have another good
No,
one?
I don't. I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
I really did jump the gun. I got very
Okay.
excited about that.
Okay.
I do think that the Bears have been effective, but again, I'm confused.
Wait, did you do one that you really like?
Yeah, the Bears. My Bears.
That was
That
the
was
only
it.
one?
Well, I found technically 4 examples of the Bears.
I don't think it works like that.
No? It
No.
wasn't open for interpretation?
Right, well, then why don't I just keep going,
You're
I guess?
just doing so great.
Yeah, it's not like I don't do an agenda. Okay, so the Cadbury bunny.
He's cute too.
He's come on, and he clucks. He's so cute. So do you want to know how sad my life is? I had to Google if bunnies can lay eggs.
Wait, what?
The whole premise is the Cadbury cream
They
eggs.
don't.
They don't lay eggs.
No, chickens and ducks.
I know, but like
Okay.
that's what happened to me last night. I was like, wait a second.
You
I
got a
started
little
doubting myself,
confused.
and I was like, I don't think they lay eggs. Do
No.
they lay? Right.
Oh.
I know.
It's okay.
I know.
It's okay.
It's a little sad. But it first appeared in 1983 called The Clucking Bunny. And that was the white rabbit, right? And it's still today. You see it today.
You do.
Well, I'm sure it'll come out again soon because we're entering into Easter season.
Correct.
And if you remember, they did some riffs off of it too. They did like the bunny tryouts, and so like they had all these like random animals with like fake bunny ears, like a
Yeah.
lion and I don't
Yes.
know, like a mouse or whatever it was, and they're all trying out for the bunny.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. So that's been around a really long time. Actually, one of the most popular ads of all time was Cadbury too, and it was a gorilla. It was the gorilla that was drumming.
Oh, I don't know if I remember that
Oh,
one.
you gotta watch it. If
I'll
you
have to
see it, you'll remember
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Am I
You're still going.
this
You're doing
is-
so great.
just gonna own
You're
this
doing
episode?
great.
Here we go.
Yep.
So then I had 2 examples of not good use of animals.
Okay.
One is sort of a strange one. It's actually the Duracell and Energizer bunnies.
Wait, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with whatever you're going to say. Yes, go.
That was weird.
Yes, because I don't think that that bunny does a good job.
Okay, all right. Wow. Okay. So are you just trying to contribute?
No, I really agree. Like if I was going to think of another one, that would be it.
Okay. Well, it might be for a different reason, but let's talk about that.
Okay.
Okay. So Duracell actually started with the pink bunny.
Yes.
And it was like a weird cartoony type pink bunny.
Yes.
Energizer created, the bunny and the drum and the pink bunny, but it was a riff off of Duracell. They were actually trying to be right.
Facetious.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and being a mean competitor. But it blew up in their face because what happened is Duracell had already been established. It was more overseas, but Energizer, so the year that they launched the pink bunny, people thought it was Duracell.
Oh.
So they bought Duracell and not Energizer. So
Oh my
Energizer's
gosh.
sales went down, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So then it was like this whole thing, and they had to have a bunny summit in 1992, a bunny summit, and decide who gets the rights to the pink bunny. So Energizer got exclusive rights to the pink bunny in US and Canada, which is why we see it all the time. And Duracell kept the rights for the rest of the world.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It was a
I
massive
love a
failure
bunny
when they
summit.
launched it. Yeah. So, but why don't you like the Energizer bunny?
I just feel like there was a moment in time where it seemed clever and it was more present in market. I was younger, but I remember it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it just was not consistent. So you forget about it.
You don't see
like
it
it
often.
could have had so much more impact. But I think that they limited it in terms of where it was placed, how they were using it. Like I think that the bunny could have done more.
Yeah.
And it would have been more successful. But it just seems like somebody didn't have enough either insight to push on the bunny or somebody was too scared to do it.
I think that's what it was. They didn't want to.
After knowing the bunny summit now, they probably were
Maybe
like,
there were
"Oops,"
rules.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's not as much as it could have been.
Yep.
I would have liked to see more from the bunny.
Yep. And then I had the Charmin bears too, actually. And I won't go into it, but the Charmin bears is random and weird. And
It's so random.
talking about bathroom habits and bears, it's weird, right?
But I don't know how to
Sort
do
of
it
cheapen the
better.
brand,
Like toilet paper's toilet paper. That's a hard one.
Yeah, but it's not. Not all toilet paper is the same.
Correct. You don't like the toilet paper I use here. At the
Well,
St.
I
Clyde.
understand there's plumbing
Some
issues.
Plumbing, some concerns.
Like I said before, I appreciate any toiletry that you provide.
Thank you
on
so
filming
much. Maybe a paper towel, a napkin here and there,
Whatever.
some paper goods.
Start wearing a diaper. So the other one, this actually really upset me.
Oh no.
I got mad. I got mad about this because it showed up clearly in my research as being a bad use of animals.
Oh no.
And I just wrote an article about this on LinkedIn.
Okay, let's do it.
The sponge monkeys from Quiznos.
Oh, those are classic.
Do you remember them?
Yes.
I mean, I don't
we got
know
the
what animal they are.
subs,
Yeah.
We got the subs. Yes.
Yeah.
We were obsessed with
Obsessed
those
with
growing
them.
up.
Yeah, and so they nailed, obviously they're memorable, right? But then it's saying whether they helped with appetite is a different question.
Wait, but I think Quiznos was not good. So they could have done anything and people would have been like, oh.
I'll try it, but the sub's not good.
It's Quiznos.
That's a fair point.
So it's a product problem.
Not a sponge monkey issue.
Sponge monkey issue,
So
correct.
okay, I like that much better because I love the sponge monkeys.
They were hysterical and so weird.
So weird.
And again, like being in the room when some creative director was like,
I know.
and listen,
I know.
they're just going to be like, we want this up.
But they didn't even look like things.
No,
they just
they
put
didn't.
like
They
pieces
were-
of like.
Like the eyes were looking in
Yeah,
different
like, it
directions.
was
They had like
just-
weird hats on.
I know.
Yes,
It was
the
amazing.
classic.
It's amazing.
I love them.
All right, I like that quiz. It was a product
It was a
problem.
It was a product problem.
So, do you think that the use of animals is going to continue, or increase, or decrease with the introduction of more AI?
I can see two outcomes from this. The first is that there is a continued use of animals in marketing to help combat how disconnecting AI can feel. So you're leaning into animals and that is creating emotion and connection. I can also see people trying to use AI to produce animal related content and spots and then that feeling disingenuous.
Yeah.
So the consumers aren't stupid. I think people will try to maybe do the latter and we won't love it.
In fairness, I Googled if bunnies lay eggs.
Well,
Some consumers are stupid.
I mean,
But besides
we
that,
all have our moments.
Yes.
We don't know what an aardvark is. It's totally fine. So I do think that we'll keep using animals in marketing.
Yeah.
I just think it depends on how it works and how it performs.
So I think I definitely think they're going to continue.
Yeah.
But my hot take is I think we're going to see new animals that don't actually exist.
Ooh.
So I think people are going to start creating like specific like animals that reflect their specific brands, and I don't know what that looks like, but
Interesting.
I could totally see that happening.
Huh.
Because it's kind of easy to go
Like a
online,
sponge
and- like
monkey.
but like a better sponge
Yeah.
monkey. Yeah. So
Ah, I like that take.
that's my take.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. All right, you want to get into our instinct match game?
I would love to do that.
So what Cindy's going to do is she's going to pick 5 to 7 brands, which will probably be more than that because it always is, and we have to come up with an animal that makes sense and how it fits within the marketing concept for that brand.
Okay.
Obviously, we won't use an aardvark.
We shouldn't use an aardvark.
Or a bear.
Or a bear.
All right, let's get started with Doritos.
Ooh.
Doritos.
Cheesy orange
Oh.
Doritos.
The first thing, I don't know why, the first thing that came to my mind was a monkey because they're playful. I could maybe like stealing the bag of Doritos and they're like
I like
flipping
that.
it to each other.
Yeah, like the little
on-
like thief monkeys.
Yeah, like they're flipping it to each other on the while they're swinging across the trees.
Yeah.
And
That's cute. I like that better than where my head went. My head went to like mice, cheese.
Oh,
because
I
they're so
mean-
cheesy.
I mean that also
But a lot of people have very adverse, whatever
adverse.
reactions to mice.
But Ratatouille was a very popular
Oh,
movie.
he was a good-
So he got a pass.
Yeah.
So
that's
maybe
true.
your mice could work.
And he was a chef mouse.
He
so
was a chef,
he
which I
could-
don't think the health board would like that.
No, but he could use Doritos.
He could.
Because have you seen there are Doritos that show up in recipes on like menus? I've seen it.
Oh yes, me
multiple
too. Like
times
on like a
recently.
crumble on top of a mac and cheese.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I think you have something with a mouse
I like
too.
them both. I like them both.
Great.
All right.
All right, how about Netflix?
Netflix. How about like an owl, like a night owl? So like you binge all night.
Yes.
You stay up all night because
Yes.
yeah.
I absolutely love that.
They should have an owl.
They should have an owl. It could be part of your binge pass too.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know. The owl frames it somehow.
Yeah. Well, he can be
Ooh.
like your assistant or whatever, and he
Yeah.
could, yeah. Okay.
Oh, who are you watching with?
Oh,
Should
but
have a friend.
yeah, that's cute.
I had to.
How about Lego?
Lego building.
I feel like it has to be. Maybe that's my hot take. AI thing. You can build an animal, like you like create an animal out of Legos. That's like a new breed
Oh
of
yeah.
animal.
Yes. And then they're animated.
Yeah.
They have to have opposable thumbs though, so you can put the Legos together.
It's very
Right?
specific.
How would you
Okay.
build the Legos if your new animal didn't have like a thumb?
Okay. I wasn't thinking the animal built the Legos.
Well, maybe.
I was thinking the animal was built of Legos.
Oh, both.
But we could, we can give them thumbs.
We can workshop this.
Yeah, maybe it's like you're sticking with like the gorilla monkey
I
space
don't
a
know,
little
I
bit.
guess so.
So maybe it's that, and because they have thumbs.
Yeah. I like the idea of building something new for Lego
Okay,
because they're an innovator brand.
they are.
So
Yeah.
they get an innovative animal.
Okay, I'm with that.
Perfect.
I'm with that.
Oh, you're with that. You're so cool. You're so hip.
Hip. Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
How about Pinterest?
Pinterest. I feel like it has to be a really cute animal,
Very cute.
like a cute little cat, one of those fuzzy little cats that like has a bow in its.
but like the
hair.
fancy cat, like Paige just
like
over
yes,
has. like-
Daphne.
yeah.
It's, I
It's
basically
Daphne.
just pictured Daphne.
Yeah, it's Daphne.
And then Daphne has her own Pinterest boards where she has her like little
Yes.
cute collars.
Yes.
And her carriers that it's like acceptable to be carried in these.
Yes.
Yeah, Pinterest is a very cute cat with a pink
I think you
bow.
could expand it too, because cats, you could have other cute, like different types of breeds. So I feel like that
You
could go
could,
deeper.
for different things.
I mean, Daphne would be the lead,
Yeah,
but yeah.
a cat.
Oh, I like that.
How about Yeti? But you can't use a Yeti.
Ooh, that would have been an easy one.
I think that. How about he meets a woodland friend in the woods?
The Yeti meets a friend.
Yeah, he makes a friend. What about like a snow fox?
A deer.
A deer, a snow fox.
He could meet a lot of different friends. That could be a whole campaign.
It could be.
Who do you meet with your Yeti?
But like he needs a best friend.
BFF.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be an ironically small animal.
And
To
he could
combat-
help him hide too. He
Yeah.
could help distract.
Like a little chipmunk that just rides on his shoulder.
Oh,
Or a little fox or something.
okay.
Yeah, we need more time with that because I think there are a lot of
I think that could be
legs.
really fun actually.
Yeah, the Yeti has a friend, and then they meet other little woodland friends along
But
the
they
way.
but they're the duo. They stay together and they
Yes.
travel together.
together.
And the best friend can distract if somebody's getting close.
Oh my gosh. Like if it's a squirrel, it's like throwing acorns at the
Oh,
people
Yeah.
to distract them from the Yeti while he's hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Yes.
Love it.
So we could do many animals for this one, but yeah.
How about Zoom?
Zoom. Ugh. The animal has to have glasses. I don't know what animal it is, but it definitely
I
wears
don't know
glasses.
why a zebra just jumped in my mind.
Because it's a Z.
Probably.
A zebra with glasses.
I am so
I
creative.
mean, a zebra with glasses could be fun.
Yeah.
And then he just has wild backgrounds.
Yeah. And it's black and white. I don't know. I feel like there's something we could do there with the black and the white.
He's
and
working
stripes.
from different places. And he's just living his best life on Zoom.
Okay.
I'll take a zebra.
The Zoom zebra.
We'd
yeah.
have to give him a cool name. It would have to start with a Z.
Oh.
Zed.
Ziggy.
Ziggy. I like that.
How many Z names are there? Zed, Ziggy, Zachariah,
Zach.
Zachariah.
Xavier. That's
That's an
X.
It's definitely an
What if
X.
you spelt it with a Z
Z.
to be really edgy?
Nice save.
I mean, I don't know.
All right, one more.
All right, our last one, Warby Parker.
Oh, glasses.
Ooh. I want
they're-
an alligator or something.
An alligator.
An alligator with glasses. How cute would that be? And the alligator is in the pond and he's swimming around. He can't see.
How's it
and he's-
gonna sit on its face?
Like it would just balance on its nose.
It doesn't really have a nose.
That would be the ironic part about it and the
Okay.
cute part about it.
So Warby glasses can fit anybody.
Glasses for everyone.
Warby Parker glasses can fit anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time talking today.
That's
the words
okay.
are just not
No,
coming
you're
out.
doing a really good job.
Yeah.
I mean, better
This
than
is a podcast, which is primarily just speaking.
it's very relatable.
Okay.
Some days we can't talk.
Yeah.
Some days we can.
So, all right. So we have an alligator.
Maybe. You didn't love my alligator.
He doesn't have it just logistically feels a
Logistically,
little
it's
tricky.
challenging with the glasses
Yeah.
on the alligator.
I went more to like birds.
a bird. Oh, I would take a bird. What kind of bird? A flamingo?
A flamingo could be cute.
Ooh,
And I feel like that could balance a little bit better, on the beak.
nose.
Yeah.
I'll accept the pivot to flamingo.
Okay.
I don't know what the campaign would be, but it would be really bright and really colorful, which could be fun.
Could
for
be
them
really fun
they have
because they
a
do
lot
have a lot of
good
color.
glasses.
It's
Yes.
true. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Or you could probably expand it. You could have like a blue jay because all these different animals that are like bright colors.
Yeah,
And it could be their color line that we just created for
Ooh.
Warby Parker.
Ooh, I like the idea of a color line.
I actually kind of like this.
Me too.
All right. That was a good-
I desperately need new glasses too.
and I just bought my Warby Parkers. It's so good.
I got to go to the store.
Yeah, I went to the store too.
That's what I have to do.
Yeah.
Wow,
All right.
that was
That
a
was-
good one. That was fun.
Thanks, Indo. All right, so let's end. What animal, Ashley, are you channeling right now in your life? If your personal
Okay.
brand or leadership style right now had an animal instinct behind it, what would it be and why?
All right. I am the fox.
All right.
I can be out in the world when I need to be, but my real power comes from internalized
Sleeping.
thinking, observing, and adapting. Did you know that foxes are social when needed, but solitary by
I know, I
choice?
was waiting for it.
And that seems
Hibernating.
like the absolute perfect combination of who I am as a person. They're also known for their intelligence and adaptability, which I feel like those are two things that I would categorize myself as. They're curious explorers.
Wow, you really this is
Yeah.
where you put all your work into
This
the
is what
episode.
it
All right.
was. And they're comfortable navigating different environments without needing to dominate the environment.
Yeah,
So I
that
feel like
describes
those
you
are all
very well,
things that
actually.
are very, like
Yep.
me.
Yep.
So foxes don't lead through force; they lead through awareness and understanding the world around them.
Okay.
So I am the fox.
You are the fox.
Thank you so much.
You know, fox is also like, she's cute. She's a fox.
Sure, I'll take
So
it.
you'll take that too?
I'll
Okay.
take it.
Are you a red
Perfect.
fox? Are you
Oh, you know what? I didn't go that far into it, but probably a red fox because we also have one of those in our backyard. So
Oh,
that my spirit animal lives in the backyard.
okay.
Correct.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
That's a good one.
What's yours?
I did not dive as deep as you into the
Once again,
description.
I had to do extra homework on this episode
So
to prove that I don't
went.
have animals.
Mine's very relevant, but it's a little dark.
Oh wow! Okay, bring it on.
But it's relevant.
great.
And it's true. So I'm gonna go with the wolf.
Ooh, I like it.
The wolf.
I like it.
So pack mentality, protecting the group, reading dynamics, making decisions for the collective. Like that's what the wolf does, right? The lead wolf.
They do.
And so wolves are good at navigating change, keeping their wolf pack, right, on the right place and the right
Sure. Yes.
road. And so right now I'm very focused on the pack and making sure people feel supported, clear, you know, even if it means I'm carrying more myself, right,
Yeah.
as that head wolf. And like wolves, I will attack if someone threatens my pack, Ashley.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm the wolf.
Protect the pack.
Protect the pack, baby.
Oh.
Attack if needed. Oh, that was nice.
Thanks.
Ow.
Yeah, just the different,
Okay.
sound effects for the.
What sound does the fox make?
I could not even tell you.
Mm.
I feel like it's a sound that I can't make.
It's probably similar to the howl you just did,
Maybe.
actually.
I feel.
So-
Why do I feel like they have a weird sound that's more like a whistly or a whimper? Like I don't think that they actually sound like we would think they would.
Okay, well, that's your homework.
I'm gonna look it up after this.
Okay. And maybe record a sound or so we can. enjoy
I
that.
don't know if I'll be doing that.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Have you heard that song? What does the fox say?
Yeah. On that
That's what
note,
the fox says.
thanks for listening, guys. Tune in next week. See you later.
Bye.
All right, if you've listened to more than one episode, you're officially part of the Dive Squad. And being in the Dive Squad comes with a very simple, very unofficial pact. We're asking for a little help. Follow or subscribe wherever you're listening and share this episode with one person you think would love it. That's how Ducks Unplugged can grow, and you'll be a part of it. We'll see you next time.